Alright guys, Jack Trade here, and first of all, some shameless advertising. Subscribe to subscribe if you want to watch some more videos of all this good stuff, if you know what I mean. You gotta subscribe. Like, totally, man, you gotta subscribe. Rick, right. Like, totally, Scoobs, I understand. So subscribe, guys. I don't know what to say better than that. Subscribe as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Going on from there, let's talk about Pokemon. And honestly, the 6th season. That's right, guys. We are at the 6th season, which means new Pokemon, new adventures. Not really new with the anime, because most likely Ash is going to fail at the Pokemon League. He'll probably catch 1 or 2 or possibly even 3 of the starters. He'll only bring Pikachu because he's a moron, and he doesn't want to bring Charizard because he's, like I said, he's a moron. Okay, so everything's new in the game. Charizard, fucking Charizard. I'm sorry, shouldn't flip out. That being said, Chespin. Yes, Chespin. That's all it is. It's a Chespin. It's a friggin' hedgehog and a chestnut, and it's got a freaking hoodie. I don't know what to say better than that. It's Chespin, and I can't wait for Chespin, and I'm a huge fan. I am a huge fan of Chespin. I even like Froakie. I don't like Fennekin, but I love Froakie and Chespin, and they are awesome, and I can't wait for them. I can't wait. I'm going to have both of them on my team most likely, and there's not going to be anyone who can stop me because, oh well, so what? Too bad. Anyways, nobody cares. And I've been following Pokemon ever since it first started, Gen 1. We're talking about red and green, not blue, but red and green from the originals. And I just, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait, for, I think it's October is when it comes out, and I am super excited about it, guys. That being said, for those of you that don't know what Pokemon is, you should be ashamed, but for those of you that don't, here's a synopsis. Basically, you're a little midget child who runs around without any parent supervision, in which case you capture and enslave little creatures to do your bidding. These creatures are genuinely mass destruction holding weapons, which can create tornadoes or set up lava fumes or do anything that they really want to. Really, it's anything fathomable. And that being said, I don't know how this got regarded as a children's game, but it is, and it's a lot of fun to play. And I mean, honestly, I've been playing it since Gen 1. I remember I used to bring it to school all the time, and everyone used to play it all the time back in the day when I was just a little young, and everyone played it, and all of a sudden the Gen 2 came out, and everyone was still playing it, and then Gen 3 came along, and I was the only one playing it, so I got picked on. What's the point of that? Who cares about that? It's just Pokemon. You got new ones. Oh, well, who cares? 4th Gen comes out, and I'm like, oh, God, no, I don't want anyone to know that I'm still playing it, and 5th Gen comes around, and look, everyone's playing it all of a sudden again, and I don't know why. I'm in high school. Everyone doesn't care about anything, so, okay, I start bringing it back to school, and now 6th Gen's coming out, and I'm about to go into college. So I'm excited about it. That being said, let's move on. I've talked about Chespin and how it is. I can't wait for it. You can already tell right away it's going to be a defense type, probably speed type. It is the first mammal of the Leaf starters. So let's move on. Then comes Fennekin, the fire type fox Pokemon. We have too many. I don't want to. Well, not too many. We have 1, maybe 2 fire fox Pokemons other than Fennekin. And this one, I mean, if it's another firefighting, oh well, who cares? It'll probably be the fastest one of the group, which would be pretty good. But I mean, if you read its entry, it says searing heat of up to 200 degrees below from the ears of the fire-type Pokemon Fennekin. What? That doesn't even make sense. It can take on 200 degrees. Oh, blows. Degrees blows. It's written weird, guys. Basically, it's able to take any amount of heat damage up to 200 degrees, probably Celsius, since it's from Japan and they're on the metric system, which is extremely hot in Fahrenheit. So that being said, it reads, this Pokemon loves to snack on twigs. Fennekin can be temperamental, but it tries to do its best for its trainer. So it's an angry type of Pokemon. Like, it already says, like, it's a ferocious beast. Like, and then it meets its trainer. It's like, oh, I'm good, but don't you dare put a Rattata near me, because I'm going to gnaw its little head off. Like, alright, that's creepy. Now I really don't want Fennekin. Unless it's a fire psychic, which I hear a lot of people think it's going to be. In which case, I would love to have that pairing. I mean, we already have a fire ghost, and you know what? I would love to have a fire psychic type. That would be great. Following up is going to be Froakie. Froakie, the water bubble frog Pokemon. I love this because this Pokemon has, it's like a backpack of bubbles on its back. I've tried saying that 5 times fast. Like, it's a backpack of bubbles on his back, backpack of bubbles on his back, backpacks of bubbles on his back. I can't even do it. But yeah, and its entry reads, the water type Pokemon Froakie is both light and strong, making it capable of jumping incredible heights, and bubbles on its chest and back protected from attacks. Froakie may appear absent-minded, but in truth it pays close attention to its surroundings at all times. So it's like a ditzy cheerleader / honor student is what I get from that. It's like constantly running around doing nothing to further the story, and then all of a sudden at the moment you least expect, like, it's the smartest one in the room. Like, I don't know what to say. Sylveon, there's not much to say about it other than the fact that it's pink, and a lot of people think it's because it's pink, blue, light pink, light blue. So a lot of people think it's going to be dragon, since those are the colors of the dragon type. Its type is not classified yet. It's not even classified as a type of Pokemon, which is usually because you have, I believe, Leafeon's a leaf type Pokemon. Like, so I mean, if it has no classification, it's probably because it doesn't have a type yet. That being said, it doesn't even have an ability, which usually also shows off what it is. So I can't wait to find out what it is. I'm not really an Eevee fan, but if you are, I hope it does come through for you guys and gets you something that you can use, like, tournament-wise, that'll do really well. Following up is Pancham. I can't wait for this Pokemon. In the Japanese, it's called Yamchan, which reminds me of Yamcha from Dragon Ball, which means that the sprite is completely off. They should actually have it fainted already. But for those of you that know Dragon Ball very well. And then you have this panda Pokemon, who is literally a panda Pokemon, has a trademark leaf always sticking out of its mouth. Alright, so I guess you could say it's part of it, I guess. Pancham tries to intimidate its opponents by glaring at them intensely, although this rarely is successful. Ooh, it's already burning him in the entry. Like, I can't wait. I hope it evolves into, I hope it has a 3-stage evolution, because we need more of those, you know, like Geodude and, he just came out, Conkeldurr, that's it. We need more people like that. So I hope that this is a 3 evolution line, or even a 2 evolution line. I don't think it would do well as a first evolution only, but if it is, you know, power to it. I hope it ends up well. That being said, next up is Fletchling. Fletchling is a normal flying. It's freaking small. It's probably freaking annoying. I already hate this Pokemon. It's with a friendly nature and a beautiful chirp. Beautiful chirp? I don't understand that one. Its name is Fletchling. And since we generally name our Pokemon after what they say, that means that it constantly says, Fletchling! 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 Which means, chances are, it says Fletchling. So, I mean, it's probably not that adorable, and it probably doesn't sound that good either, so we're going to hear some pretty annoying sounds coming out of this Pokemon, and I'm already going to hate it, and it's going to be annoying. People are probably going to like it too. That's the worst part. So even if like you get into the game too much, you know, people are going to be like, oh, it's the new flying type Pokemon. It's really good. And I'm going to be like, I have a electric squirrel that can pop you. So let's see how this ends. That being said, we go on. It's Gogoat, and this one has the creepiest I've read so far. Like, it is the most perverted one I've seen so far. Like, for its entry, it says Gogoat is so large that people are able to ride on its back. Okay, not too bad. Don't take that anything weird. It's very calm and can form a strong bond with its trainer's feelings when its trainer grabs onto its horns. What? Like, no, seriously, that's kind of weird. I get, like, it's supposed to be making fun of the Avatar movie, I think, is what it's supposed to be, because, you know, they, like, attach their thing. But even that being said, like, the kids have to hold on to the horn. Like, you start stroking his horn, and he's like, oh, yes. Oh, you got this. Oh, I'll take you anywhere. Get on my back. We'll do this. Like, what? I'm a little bit worried about this. I don't think I want this Pokemon anymore. Like, but it is the first one that you'll be able to ride ever in any Pokemon game, so I can't wait to hear that one. Next up is Helioptile. Helioptile, it's another electric type, I guess. I think they're trying too hard to, like, mimic most of the first gen, which is, I mean, they're all original styles. It's just, I feel like they're trying to, like, for example, like, make an electric type to start, where you'll be able to catch it early in the game, just like Pikachu. Ooh, there's a grass type, which is a little bit different, but I mean, how much different can you get? I mean, it's like the 4th city in, so I mean, that's a Bellsprout for you. So, and then you have Xerneas, Yveltal, and the Awakened Mew. Xerneas and Yveltal, neither of them have too much information right now, so I'm not going to go into depth about them. They're, I don't know, I see them as kind of like entities that will probably base, in my opinion, they're probably going to be about genetics. I think this season's going to be mostly genetics, you guys, and I honestly do. I mean, you have Xerneas, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Which is the deer one, which kind of looks like the circulatory system. Then you have Yveltal, which kind of looks like blood and muscle and whatnot, and so, I mean, in veins. So, you know, I can expect it to be mostly about biology and probably how Pokemon are bred. I honestly think, like, that's what it's going to be leading into. Then is Awakened Mew. Awakened Mew, I don't see the point of. I mean, it's a cool look, but it's basically the evolution of Mew. Cause yeah, you know, Mewtwo, one of the weakest Pokemon in all of history ever to be conceived, is totally needing of an evolution. You don't need it. I'm sorry, there's other guys who need better evolution. Like Jinx. Jinx needs an evolution, so you can keep that trio going on. Awakened Mew doesn't freaking need to happen. I'm sorry. Like, I love Mewtwo, don't get me wrong. I think it's a beast Pokemon, but that's why he doesn't need Awakened Mew. He is already a solid Pokemon. If you really wanted to put if you wanted a reason to put Mewtwo in the game, make Pokemon Psychic. Or Pokemon Purple, or Pokemon, call it a remake. This is Pokemon Psychic Purple, or Psychic Gold, or, like, anything, like, and for those of you that don't know the reference of Gold, the original, Psychic badge was known as the Gold badge. I think. I would have to check that out. I think I heard that on a different review, which is more shameless, talk here, is the hold on, let me just look him up. So I'm gonna give you his. I think he's the one that I heard it from, which is the Jay Witz. I do like him. He does talk very well about Pokemon. He generalizes Pokemon. Myself, I'm all over the place. You'll see on my reviews. I have reviews about different things every day. whereas he is all about Pokemon, and he honestly, he does know his stuff. And I think the J-Wit is who is the, where I heard that it's the gold badge originally, I believe. So guys, do check him out. He does know his stuff pretty well. So I mean, we'll see what happens. This gen, I can't wait for it. I hope you guys are as excited as for me as I am. So yeah, I can't wait for it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I can't wait. And remember that when you get this game, bestiality is wrong. So don't go out getting your go-go, and don't go out start touching his horns, because that is wrong. Keep it to a minimum. The only thing you're allowed to touch and pet is Chespin, because he's so cute and adorable, and he's got a hoodie, and that's how it just starts. So trust me, you're going to end up getting your go-go, and you'll probably touch his horn. But not the point. Point is, guys, I don't have much left to say, so I guess we'll do it this way. I choose you, and I'm out.